Okay, here is Battle Royal Speedrun, not to be confused with Battle Royale. The lambdas and VBA you can download at a link in the description. What is the strength of the following characters? Well, that's going to be an XLOOKUP, all right, of Dr. Jekyll on the character names, returning on their strength. And that's level 1. All right, now for this, I gotta copy these over into the characters, right? So power, wisdom spelled correctly, and wit. So power is strength times agility. Wisdom is experience times intelligence. Wit is intelligence times agility. Use this to copy it down. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that the rest of these are all one word. So I'm going to change spirit, will to fight into spirit in the entire workbook. So now spirit is just one word, and that'll make it easier. So now here it's label lookup. So I got my label lookup. Lambda, you give it an array, and you give it a row label, and you give it a column label, and it uses index match to give you the answers. All right, the attributes that answer this. So X text split, my special column trim thing. Got to tell it the delimiter, which is a space in this case. All right, so I got my only numbers on E26. Yeah. And then I'm going to do something for lowest and something for highest. So if it's the lowest, and these are built-in Excel functions. First, let me look up the numbers, right? So this is another XLOOKUP, but sideways. So I look up intelligence here on the labels, returning on all the numbers, and now I'll just get whatever I want here. So for lowest, you use the built-in small function. So this array and this k, that's the 11th smallest. And if it's large, then you use, if it's highest, right, then you use large. So on this array, that's the k. And then this is just look up the either the word lowest or highest on here, returning here. That'll give me lowest, highest. Done with level 3. All right, so the winners here. So these things have some landmarks I'm going to use. So text before here, before the verses is the first character's name, especially if I trim it. Now, if I take the text here before that exclamation mark, now I'm going to be close to what I need for the second character, but I got to get rid of the first character, right? So mid, all of that, this plus enough room for the length of this, the length of F21 plus 5, I think we'll do it. And then 99 characters, right? I'll bet I got to trim that too. I bet it's one short. So now I can look up what? I need the second to last word here. So from X text split this by a space, I'm going to take -2, which will be the last 2 words. And then that one, I mean, the first one's my attribute, right? So label lookup. Again, it's the same thing here. And my row labels is Cheshire Cat, and the column is intelligence. This one just needs to go to Dr. Jekyll, and then I need the winner. So, and there can't be ties. So if this is greater than that, then the winner is that one, otherwise that one. And all my lookups, trim's okay. Yeah, looks fine. All right, so now we're going to do a tournament. So here I gotta keep these seeds, right? So if the left of this equals S, then only numbers B5, otherwise nothing. All right, so this will give me my seeds in the magic tournament order here. And then I use X2 call, which is my special 2 call that ignores all the stuff I don't need. So now I've got the seeds there. I'm going to put, this is going to be the round. So this is round number 1. Goes down that far. Now I got to look up the character names. So look up the seed on their seed, returning their name. So I got their name here. If I look up the round number on here, I see which one of the attributes I'm going to use. And now I do label lookup to look up the attribute, right? So that again is just from there to there. And I need a column, which is the character, or no, the row is character, column is the attribute. This has got to stay locked because I'm going to copy it down. Don't need an extra thing though. So these I'm going to copy down, and then the winner is, so if this is greater than this, then this person, otherwise this person. But I only want this every other row, so I'm just going to do a little copy paste trick here just to give me every other row, kind of quick. I need this the whole way down. I can go over. That's plenty. That's more than enough. All right, so now that is round 1. So now the winners of round 2. So the winners of round 1 play in round 2. So that's just X2 call of these guys. All right, now this is going to be round 2. And, this is the same as before. Right? This is going to be round 3, X2 call. This is going to be, make sure I got round 3 here, right? It's going to be round 4 is the winners of round 3 in order. And then finally 5-5 is the winners of round 4. Right, so that's round 4. All this is going to get carried down. And those are my winners. Those are my answers. Sherlock Holmes won the first one. So everybody else is another X2 call, starting with the winner of the second game to the winner of the last game. That fills in. They are all right. Everything's right. 1,000 points. Highest wisdom attribute of the level 2 answers. So if this equals wisdom, then the answer, otherwise nothing. All right, highest of these, 1056. Largest for level 3 times the smallest for level 3, so max of this times the min of this is that number. Then question 3, seeding, right? So what if I did this over again but with different seeds? This is now B3. So the only thing that's changed here is this lookup is coming from H instead of G. H:H. All right, so that fills out level run. The winner is Peter Pan time. 9 minutes, 29 seconds. Thanks for watching.